Hi everyone, I am back after a short break from YouTube, and today I would like to share with you a story about my experience with an art market as a seller. So last year I was invited to participate in Illustrada festival. It's a very nice initiative organized here in the Netherlands, and the last year my work was displayed in a very huge size canvas all around the city of Tilburg. It's a small town here in the Netherlands. And this year I was invited to participate in the first edition of an art market. And so many of you ask me, how can you prepare for the art market, what my experience was, what I learned, and I wanted to share those things with you. So the thing is that I'm not a big art market goer. As a seller, I love visiting art markets. I love to discover new artists and buy some new prints, but there aren't many initiatives or art markets or art events here in the Netherlands. By the way, if you know of any, you can let me know in the comments. But so far I didn't really come across any, and so my one and only market that I participated before going to this one was a couple of years ago, and it was strictly a poster market. So it was pretty obvious that the product we were going to be selling were our illustration in a very big size poster format. And my issue with the market was that I wasn't sure what to bring, how to prepare myself, and how to organize everything. As I mentioned, there aren't many art markets here in the Netherlands. I really loved the organizer's idea to have one, and I really wanted to support the idea, and I really wanted to participate in that event. So I started thinking about the things and the products that I could bring with myself and that I can display on my stand. And so the first obvious products for illustrators are, of course, art prints. And so here I wasn't sure, for example, what sizes would sell more, what sizes of the prints would appeal more to the people. Should I bring more postcard size prints or maybe big size ones so that the customers can decorate their spaces? And at the end of the day, I decided to have a variety of art prints, and so I stopped talking because I just saw the neighbor's dog coming out of the window, yeah. And so I created all the prints. I printed them out on my printer in my studio that you know very well from my previous videos. And what I wanted to have and what I wanted to achieve was the variety of designs and of the illustrations, so that everyone can find something that they like and find something appealing. And I printed and prepared prints from my older illustrations and also from my most recent ones. I mostly printed A4 and A5 sizes, so smaller sizes, but I also had with myself some older prints that were already in bigger poster sizes. So the art prints I prepared was where I parted from, and then I really wanted to have something special to bring to the market, and I decided to take this opportunity to create my first ever illustrated tote bag. And so I did a lot of research about tote bags. I wanted mine to be a sustainable one, to be really well made, to be strong. It was also very important for me for the bag to have this wider bottom so that you can put more stuff into it. I really wanted the fabric to be thick and heavy so that it can you can put more heavy things inside. I just simply wanted it to be well made and well printed. I wanted the quality to be good, and so after lots of research I prepared the design, which I'm really happy about. I decided to go with only one color, which I think is a nice choice because it goes with everything, literally. And then I designed those small hand tags, the paper tags that you can that you hang to go together with the bag that lead you to my website. So yeah, I'm super happy with this product. I prepared limited edition of tote bags. Now you can find them on my website in my online store, but they had their premiere at the art market that I went to. Another pretty obvious thing, which funnily enough I forgot about, are business cards. This is something that I don't really use for myself, for my business, because I don't really need them. There aren't many opportunities to give them out. I think everything is online, and I did prepare many QR codes so that everyone can access my website easily if they want to. And I didn't really want to outsource the business card and have them made, so I decided to make them by hand. And so I cut the small pieces of cardboard and I use my stamp that you can see in my sustainable packaging video. Another thing that is very important one, if you are a seller, is to be able to get paid by the clients. And if you've ever been in the Netherlands or you live here, you know that there is almost no cash payment anywhere. Everybody accepts cards, and so I also wanted to have to be able to charge the customers with card. And so I got this sum up device that I'm sure all of you know. It's very simple to use. I ordered for myself the simplest version of that device, so with no charging station, just the simplest, the cheapest option. I also did some research before going for sum up, and I think that was the option that charged you less commission on payments that you were getting. So this is what I went with, and it worked without any problem. Everything went smoothly with all the payments at the market. Another thing that I was missing was everything that has to do with organization of your stand, of the prints, and all that has to do with the display of the products that you want to sell. And so I got a couple of colorful boxes, some small decoration for my stand. I also got those, I'm sure you know them as well, those plate drying racks from IKEA. They're really cheap. They're perfect to display smaller prints, postcards, anything that's basically A5, because they give a well support. And so those were the things that I also got. I think it's also a standard practice at any art fair to cover the table that you are assigned. So we also got a piece of fabric for the table. Okay, so I also got some what is that? A garland. We also got garlands, like those fabric ones. Can you show me the plate? That's the IKEA dryer for your plates, which is also happens to be perfect for displaying your prints. Very economic option. Some of you also asked me if you have to pay for your stand, and to be honest, I've never seen any art market where the seller doesn't have to pay for the stand. The fees are very different. In case of Illustrada, it was really a symbolic fee, but I guess in bigger cities, in bigger events, the payment will increase significantly. I also know that some of you are worried that preparation for an art market is a huge expense, and I don't think it has to be. I personally had a lot of fun preparing and gathering all the elements, all the display things and gadgets, and just preparing myself for it. I also want to show you here in this video some images and some short videos from our trip to Tilburg, because we went there by train with our dog. My husband was the one who was carrying suitcases, and he was really actively helping. And I think I have a tendency to overdo stuff, and so a mistake that I made was that because I didn't know what to bring, what people might like the most, I brought everything. And so I packed all the products that I have, starting from small die-cut stickers, ending with huge size posters, but also some books, some puzzles I illustrated, some heavier elements that I had. Because of that, because of me bringing many products, we came back home with 2 suitcases, which is not ideal situation, and not because the market didn't go well or my sales didn't go well, but just because I packed a lot of things and I packed too many of them. I'm mentioning all of this because also some of you asked me what kind of products you can bring to the market. I didn't know here what exactly to bring. I got back with many of my products again home. But I would say after my experience that maybe it's better not to overdo it. Pack a little bit of everything or the things that you think might sell or appeal more to your customers, just for more comfortable preparation and travel if you are traveling long distance to the art market. In the next video, I would like to share with you my experience participating in the market, my impression of it, how it went. If you like participating in art markets, either as a visitor or as a seller, let me know below in the comments. I would love to hear from you. Once again, if you know of any fun art events that are happening around the world, leave them also please below in the comments. And yeah, I see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.